Good evening. I'm very thankful to be here this evening to talk to you about our beautiful church and what it has meant to me being a member. I moved here after I graduated from college. Having grown up Lutheran, I wanted to find a Lutheran church in the area. My father grew up here at Zion, attending Sunday school, confirmation, Luther League dances, and playing his trumpet at the services. So I knew that I wanted to come and attend a service here. And the very first time I stepped foot into the church, I felt God's presence. I felt his strength and his love in every beautiful, magnificent stained glass window that I saw as I looked around the church, and in every inspirational song and the music coming from our organ, and the many, many prayers of worship and praise. And I knew that this is where I wanted to be. It's where I wanted to stay. And 30 years later, whether I'm sitting in the congregation, reading scripture from the lectern, helping with communion, or downstairs here, decorating and undecorating that I spend many hours doing, I still feel the same. I still feel God's presence, and here's where I want to stay. 27 of the 30 years, I taught confirmation. And when we had that period of not having a pastor, I taught First Holy Communion. And I will always be eternally grateful and was truly blessed to be a part of a child's life at such an important stage of their faith journey, and teaching them about our church, about God, and about Jesus, help them grow in faith as much as it helped me grow in faith. And I sit in church, whether it's on a Saturday night service or on Sunday, and I see these same children who are no longer children coming back with their children. And it makes me smile because they are the future of Zion. And I am very grateful to see them coming back to the church. Through the years, I've worked with many, many people who gave and continue to give so freely and so generously their time, their talent, and their treasures to Zion. I've served on church councils where I saw so many dedicated leaders who had the courage and the faith to make sometimes very difficult decisions in guiding our church and guiding our members. I saw leaders with a vision of what they wanted Zion to be then, how they wanted Zion to serve its members and its community then and in the future. Another group that I was privileged to work with are a group of people who really do know how to use their hands for God's work. They're a group of people who have become family to me, and that's culinary and outreach. I joined culinary not because I could cook. You could ask Ralph or Els or Judy. Not because I could cook, not at all. Still can, a little bit, I have learned. But because of the endless time and the service that they give to our church, the hours spent preparing food with so much love and fun that would then bring our members and our community together in an evening of fellowship and faith. I saw people come to these meals and stay the whole time and look around our church. And I knew that this was a group I wanted to belong to be a part of. The other is outreach. I feel that the activities and the things that outreach do are so very important. Reaching out into our community, finding what does our community need and how can we at Zion help them. The importance of having Zion be a presence in our community, letting them know that we are there to help them and all of our members as well. It's for all of these reasons that I chose to support the Capital Campaign. I also support its committee who working so hard to raise the funds to help repair and restore this beautiful church that we have been blessed with. Are there times that I sit here and think, oh, can we ever really reach the goal that we have set for ourselves, that we need to? Am I doing enough? What if I give and it still doesn't help? And then I stop and I take a deep breath and I remain grounded by my faith. Faith that God will lead myself and all of you in the direction that he wants us to go in. Faith that he will give all of us the wisdom to make the right decisions and the courage to do the work that it takes. The theme for the Capital Campaign is growing to serve, grounded in faith. And I really do believe and know that if we all together make a pledge, commitment, or a gift to the Capital Campaign and stay grounded in our faith, and when we find that faith faltering a little bit, take time to listen to God, to talk to others who are working towards that same goal. I do believe that Zion will continue to grow and serve its members, our community, and our God. I believe and trust and have a very deep faith that the doors of Zion will be open for future generations to come into, to worship and to serve God. Some of the events of the Capital Campaign will be the weekend of March 16th and 17th is Commitment Weekend, and the weekend of April 6th and 7th is Thanksgiving weekend. Within that time, give yourself time to sit, whether it's while you're taking a walk outside or while you're sitting here, seeing the candles burning by the altar, to ask, what can I do to better serve Zion and to help preserve its legacy for the future? And I thank every one of you who are here hours upon hours doing work, believing that we can do it. And I think together we will. Thank you.